Today let's create a telephone reservoir. For that, let's insert a geometric set that will have all the sketches that we are going to create. Okay, we will create only one sketch here. Okay, that sketch in this plane. Okay, as usual, let's hide this. Okay, and let's draw a line, center line from this to here at a distance of length of 120 mm. Okay, leave it. Let's see, restart things. And from this center line, let's draw a line. Otherwise, let's start other way around. Okay, let's draw a line here at 45 degrees. Okay, angle at 45 degrees at a length of let's see, some 60. Leave it. Okay, in that let's mark 100 mm. 100 mm radius. 100 mm radius in the center line. But the thing is, we have restricted this. Let's take it to 120 mm. Okay. And this one to mark only the center point. Okay. And this intersection, okay, let's draw another center line. Okay, this one, let's make it construction element and draw a center line. Okay, that should have a point. Let's draw a center point. Okay, and from this point perpendicular to the line, not tangent. Okay, tangent to the line. Let's draw this. Okay, and let's draw one more line here so that it can go up. I don't know. Okay, let it be. This is our center point line. Okay, let's draw an arc at a radius of 32 mm. 32 mm starting from this edge to this point. Okay, and from here let's draw a tangent line at a distance of length of 25. Should be tangent. This symbol shows tangency. Okay, and again one more line to the center point parallel to actually it's a perpendicular to. Let's see whether it's perpendicular or not. Yes. Okay, now this one we can again project it to some 130. Okay, it goes away. We can restrict this, we don't need it. Okay, and here we have a radius. The corner radius is 12 mm. Okay, yes. Then Install in this part is fine for me. Okay, now again let's draw a center line from here at a height of 120 mm. Okay, 120 mm length perpendicularly. Sorry, it should be 220. Let's draw 220 mm. Okay, I do 220 mm. And here let's make a center line. Center line. Okay. And these two should coincident. Okay. Has become green. Now with this as a center point, let's create an arc at a radius of 32 from this point to this. Okay. And from here, let's draw a tangency line at 15 mm length. Okay. That symbol is tangent. And then down by 10 mm perpendicular. Okay, and then again one more line from here. Let's draw 10 mm and let's edit it later. And from here let's connect this. Okay, now let's find a point from here. It should be 19 mm radius. Okay, and then draw a line perpendicular to this, means 16 mm. Okay, here we got. Okay, let's extend this line. Yes. Okay, and there is an intersection point highlighted as Anderson. From that intersection point is draw a parallel line. This is also a tangency, and this can go further. These two got intersected. Okay. Oh, this is wrong. They should come and meet here, not there. Okay. Okay. This is a construction element. Okay. And from this center point, it's drawn. Okay. These two also, let's keep it as construction element. Okay. From here, if you draw a 6 mm radius, 6 mm radius. Oh. Okay, and let this be there, and this also joins there. Okay, and here we have a corner radius of 10 mm. Yes, let it go. This is the pole. Let's see. Again, let's have this with a radius of 10 mm. Yes. Okay, otherwise let us take these two and 10 mm radius. Yes, there. It takes. Here what happened, these two should be tangent, not this. Then let us see this and this should be tangent. Okay, now the center point will vary, and then trim it. Trim this, trim this. This region is perfect, and this one also, let's trim it. Rest all looks fine as of now. Okay, and now we have to draw an arc connecting these two circles. Okay, let us draw an arc from this center point at 300 minus 32. That means 268. 268 radius somewhere here, and the same radius from this center point. Okay, 268. Okay, that is to find out the arc center. Okay, oh, that radius is okay. This radius is okay, but length is too much. This also, let's reduce it. And these two has to be construction element. Okay, this has a center point. Let's take this intersection point and draw an arc of 300 mm radius. Okay, from this point to there. Let it be. And now we have to draw a line from this point, okay, that should have an angle of 60 degree to the other side. 60 degree means 120. Okay, let's draw that, no problem. This is 120 degrees. Okay, let's extend that to here to touch, no problem. Okay, and then this also, let's extend it further. Okay, let's extend it fully. Okay, let's see the scale layout. Okay, let's see the layout. Okay, then let us trim the unwanted elements. This, and this. Okay, and here also let us extend it and see later we can extend it up to this. Extend it up to this point, and we can mirror this also. This 1, 2, 3. mirror with respect to the center axis. Okay, let's leave it. Let's see the layout first, and then this, this mirror with respect to the center point. Okay, here we need one corner between this and this. It should be 12 mm radius. Okay, let's take it 10 mm radius. Okay, and here and here also. Okay, the corner of this should be 10 mm radius. Okay, that is a gap, not an issue. Let's trim it. Let's trim this. It gets confused. Okay. Okay, here it looks fine. There it should also come. Okay. This is what the basic structure of a telephone, basic layout. We call this as a basic layout. Now we have to create this one. We have done this. This we don't need. This we don't need. Okay, this we don't need. Okay, now we have to constrain the sketch. Okay, and this one, not fine. That one is given. Okay, now this and this should be tangent. Okay, that and all is disturbing. So many steps are there, that's why. Okay, in addition to that, now what we need essentially, that should be highlighted. This can be selected separately. Let's see, this can be selected separately. Okay, then let's make this output feature 3D. This and this and this. It's output feature. Okay, and we need this. Then we have to again do the stars. That's going to disturb. Okay, this we don't need actually. That is to just see that. Okay, let's select this, this, and output the feature. Okay, and the same way, let's output. We don't need this. Let's output. We don't need this. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, let's output the feature. Okay, that's all we need for creating this white. That and that we will do later. Close it. Now you see only this much we have. Okay. But this one we don't need. Okay. Maybe we don't need, I think. Okay, let's do that. Let's create some joints. Let's put this curves. We need curves. Okay. Under the curves, let's join. Let's create joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is perfect. I think so. Okay. And again, let's create one more curve using join. This, this. Preview. Okay. And one more curve. Let's join it. Okay. Okay. Preview. And one more joint. Okay. Preview. Okay. Only this much we need. Now let's go to creating the surfaces. The surfaces geometric set. Okay, first let's take this and try to revolve it. Let's see how it goes. Revolution axis. But I think in this we don't have any problem. I'll cancel it. Okay, now if you want, revolve, and let's select this first joint and create a line from end of this point to the end. There is an intersection. Let's see preview. Okay. Okay, now let's rotate it by 360. Okay. Again, let's create one more revolve using the second joint, and as usual, let's create a line here. Preview. Okay. 360. Now these two joints, let's hide it. Okay. We're getting. Okay. Now what we are going to do with this? Here we need something special. Okay, then let's go for sweep. And before that, we have to go for a plane. Defining workbench. Let's define a plane at this point, supporting the curve. Let's see. Let's go to that plane on the curve, normal to the curve, and point should be okay. Let's give ratio 0, reverse direction. Okay. And in this, let's create a small sketch. Okay, in this plane, let's create a sketch. That sketch, okay, should be somewhere here. Let's see. Okay. Now let's see, give the dimension. It should be 32, right? Okay. And let's give this horizontal length the 20 mm. Okay. And let's constrain this where this should be 10 mm, but in the reverse direction. Oh, let's swap the location. Let's see, is it working fine? Okay, but the thing is, this point, this point, this point from the axis system point should be 70. Now it works fine for me. Okay, but this is not reversed. Okay, let's enter here and go to the surfaces. Okay, in that surface, let's try to create a sweep. This section along this guide curve, and surfaces of now we don't need. Okay, that looks fine for me. Okay, now let's go for extrude this joint, and for 20 mm, so 10 mm in this side and 10 mm the other side. Let's preview it. Okay, no problem. Okay, we can fill it, but anyway, let's hide these two. Now it will give a better look. Now let's extrude whether it's going to work. Okay, let's not cancel it. Let's extrude this, whether it's going or not. The direction vector should be okay. Cancel it. Let's extrude this one. The direction vector is this. Okay, that's not. Okay, we can fill it up. Okay, let's create boundary. Not this. Let's give point continuity. Let's give boundary. Let's not give no propagation, and select this. Okay, and again let's create a boundary, no propagation. Okay, and these two boundaries should go to the curve section. Okay, now let's try to. Okay, there is one more thing. Edit it. Okay, this one should have under. Okay, let's give tangency. This one. Okay, cancel it. Cancel it. Let's create one more boundary then under the curve. Boundary from this. Let's give tangency. Okay. Okay. Let's try to fill it. Let's see. This section with this section. Cancel it in a boundary. Oh, it's not working. Okay. That is a gap. Oh my goodness. That's okay, but anyway. Let's draw a line. Okay, 3D line from this end point to this end point. Okay, and then we have to extrapolate it. Wait to trim it. Okay, Now let's create a fill. Let's take this and this. It's not working. This. Okay, let's take this. Oh, let's take this. Let's take this. Preview. Okay. Let's take. Okay, one more stitch. We can mirror it, but we don't have plane here. Okay. Let's try to create a plane. Work in defining plane, normal to the plane, normal to the plane. Okay, normal to plane. Try to give 90 degrees. That's kidding. Okay. Okay. Rotation axis. Okay. And then we should have used the same thing itself. The fill should go to the surfaces, and under the surface, let's take this fill and go to the symmetry with respect to this plane, and this plane itself is enough. Preview. Okay. It has come now. Now let's hide all these stuffs. Now whatever we got it. We hide the sketch also, and we hide the geometric references. This is what our layout of telephone receiver. Now we have to trim and extrapolate this region and get the stuffs done. Let's extrapolate this. Let's extrapolate this. Create boundary. Okay. And the surface which goes down. Okay, so that we can trim it, close it, and then we can control it in the sketch itself. We don't need. Okay, no propagation. Okay, that one we want only this. Okay, that gap we can fill it up again, no problem. Now this is the basics of creating the advanced topic in this. To do the split and trim, after that making thick surfaces will be done in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching this video.